This is Peter Blandino with the Patriot Ledger. I've been covering the Lindsay Clancy trial. Today there were closing arguments and also jury instructions. It was a complicated case, and the instructions to the jury were complicated. They involved three separate charges that the jury could convict Clancy of. And the first is first-degree murder, which carries a mandatory life sentence in Massachusetts. First-degree murder, there are two theories of first-degree murder that the prosecution would have to prove, one or the other. The first is deliberate premeditation, and that means that Clancy would have had to have a moment of reflection before killing the children, that she considered whether or not to carry it out, that she decided to kill them, and then that she did kill them. The moment of reflection could be short as a few seconds, or it could be very long and happen over weeks or more. The second theory is extreme atrocity and cruelty, and that has to do with the manner of killing. If the prosecution proved that Clancy, one, took pleasure in the killings, two, that she prolonged the killings and so prolonged the suffering of her children, or three, that the violence used in the killing went beyond what was required to cause the deaths of the children. If the prosecution can prove any of those three prongs, then it would be first-degree murder on a theory of extreme atrocity and cruelty. Second-degree murder is also an option, and that is if the jury finds Clancy intended to kill the children, but the killing lacked that moment of reflection and lacked the element of extreme atrocity and cruelty. Second-degree murder also carries a life sentence in Massachusetts, but Clancy would be eligible for parole after 15 years. A third charge, manslaughter. In manslaughter, the jury would have to find that Clancy killed the children, but it wasn't intentional. That she intended the action or conduct that led to their deaths, but didn't necessarily know beforehand that it would lead to the children's deaths. That conduct would have to be carried out with wantonness and recklessness to constitute manslaughter. Wanton or reckless conduct is such that the person would know there's a high likelihood that it would lead to serious harm or injury to others. And so that would be manslaughter. Manslaughter has a 20-year maximum sentence, but no minimum sentence. So that would be left to the judge's discretion. So those are the three charges the jury will consider, and those are the instructions they received from Judge Sullivan.